accurate, right information, and that kind of information is going to help you build your teams, and building your teams is what puts money in your pocket. So no further ado, let me introduce our Chief Marketing Officer, Mr. Rod Goodman. I'll make this fairly brief. Rod has been in the industry almost since before Moses, like so many people in this that are the incredible talent that we have here. Thrilled to have him. He is briefly, he's been the top 5 earner in some of the biggest businesses that are out there, one of them a multi-billion-dollar business. A great guy, and I'm pleased to call him my friend. Rod, are you on the line? Can you hear?
Yes, I am, Rob. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely. Take it away, my friend.
Fantastic. Thanks for that great introduction, Rob. What a pleasure it's been to get to work with you, your talent, experience, and not only building large organizations, but actually owning your own network marketing companies. Again, just amazing the talent that we are attracting to MyFunLife. And I think it's been said by many leaders that are joining us that they've never seen so many leaders, top leaders that are 7-figure leaders in this industry that are here and migrating to MyFunLife. As I think this is our time has come. We are doing something revolutionary, introducing a kind of a new era in the network marketing space, I believe, having been in this industry for 25 years and seeing what's out there. And there's so many companies out there in that space, you know, that are all kind of competing in the same space. They're hundreds of dollars to get started, $100 to $200 a month in auto shipments. And you know, I just don't see companies today able to maintain momentum in those price points, no matter how phenomenal or life-changing their products are. All these companies got great testimonials. But I really believe, guys, we are a whole new ballgame. We're a whole new offering. I've never been more excited in my life about a business because I absolutely know I can look somebody in the eye and know they can afford to get started with us for $21 and have a life-changing business opportunity, something that still gives them a 6- or 7-figure income opportunity for a $21 entry fee. I know our product, our travel opportunity has tremendous value. As you guys get to see the fun trips and the fun condos come live and those feeds come out, you're going to be blown away with the value that you're going to have in our travel application and save thousands of dollars on some amazing trips. We're going to get out. We're going to have fun together. Many of the fun trips will be corporate sponsored trips where the corporate team will go, and we'll invite many of you to come, and every quarter we'll get together at least for a giant company fun trip, and you'll be hearing more about that as we go. We're looking to have annual conventions together where we get to meet many of you that we're working with from all over the world. We're here to build a community. We're not just a travel club. That's simply our first app. We're here to build a MyFunLife community. We've got a health app we're working on. We've got other apps that will follow. We're here to change people's lives and bless them in so many ways with products and services that they can afford, opportunity that they can afford to get involved in, and then providing all of the tools to go out and share it. The Powerline marketing system that you guys are going to see unveiled here. Obviously, many of you have seen the capture pages in your back office. You're going to see those autoresponder letters and the sales funnels come alive now as we are now monetizing. We are charging credit cards. We're processing. We're getting ready for our first commission run this Friday. You're going to hear from Ron Pope in just a minute, tell you a little bit more about what's happening with the pay-ins and the payouts and our first, as we monetize this business opportunity. And our goal is to put cash in your pockets just as soon as possible. That's some of the stuff I'll be going over in the comp plan training on the second webinar just behind this one. Because I just wanted to take a minute and tell you how excited I am to be at this position here with over 10,000 people ready to go out and share the message to the world. And we're just a few days into phase 3 of our launch. We are making a kind of a bold move here and crossing a new threshold in the evolution of MyFunLife as this call begins a daily regimen of calls. So every night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday morning this week, we will have calls. Beginning next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we will have calls every night at this same time. And on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturday mornings, those calls will be followed up with a training call. So we'll have a comp plan training after this call today. We're going to have a back office training on Saturday morning after that call. And then on Monday night, join us for some internet marketing training, how to use some of the tools and capture pages in the back office to create sales funnels and bring people into your autoresponder system and start to build a massive sales funnel. So very, very excited to introduce this call. This is an update call. The call tomorrow night will be our first opportunity call. And those are the calls we will be doing on a nightly basis, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning. Those will be opportunity calls. And so we're at 6 p.m. Pacific time, Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time, Friday night, and then Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Every day we will be sending out a webinar link and announcement for that day's call. So daily calls from here on out, every day but Sunday, as that's our day of rest. We all need to take a break one day and obviously honor our Maker and be appreciative of the great blessings that we enjoy. And one of those blessings is MyFunLife. We want to be a blessing in everyone's life and go out and serve and give. That's really what life is all about. So, guys, a very excited call schedule, ramping up to phase 4, which will be our full-on blitz schedule. We're targeting July 1st. So we will have daily calls this week and all through next week. And again, these will be short opportunity calls, guys. We want to have you on and off in about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes max. And so there'll be short, brief calls that will highlight the opportunity, that will take people through the PowerPoint presentation, and we'll instruct them to join your team now. And this will gear up to our blitz that will begin. We're targeting July 1st, where we begin multiple calls in multiple languages in multiple markets, helping people not just get their first 3 people in 24 hours, but maybe even their first 10 people in 24 hours, because we'll have a call to action as you're joining on this call. Go out and talk to 3 people, get them on the call we're having in 2 hours from now or 3 hours from now, multiple times a day for people to go out and get their first 3 people on the next call. And guys, this is going to be very, very exciting, very, very powerful. The online marketing arsenal and the tools that we're giving you included for free with your $21 membership to MyFunLife is revolutionary. So very excited to take this message to the world. I'm going to now turn the balance of the time over to Mr. Ron Pope, our Chief Operations Officer. What an incredible leader. He is building a massive organization around the world with leaders, and I can see why they follow him. He's a guy that gets things done, and I'm very excited to call on my friend and our Chief Operations Officer. Take it away, Ron.
Thank you, Rod. Appreciate that. Great announcements there. I've got quite a bit to cover. We've got just a little about 11 minutes here left in the call. We want to give everybody a little break before the training call tonight that Rod's going to be hosting. And so let me just jump right into this here. I want to thank everybody out there in the field that's doing all their marketing, and everybody's playing nice this week. I haven't had any reports about any kind of, people out there, saying or doing things that they shouldn't be doing. And guys, as we talked last week, that really helps MyFunLife look more professional, and each and every one of our teams will grow stronger by supporting each other. If you know that one of your friends or family is on somebody else's team, say, hey, great job, I'm glad that you joined the company, and if there's anything I can do to help you out, just let me know. You can join my meetings or whatever. That's the type of environment that we want right here at MyFunLife, and we see it developing right before our eyes. Guys, explosive growth. We've had about, we're just now over 14,000 members in the company. Some of this might be some repeat of what Rod went over. I made some notes, he made some notes, and so we're just, I'm just going to cut right through what I've got here. I want to let you guys know that the customer support tickets, if you guys have been sending those in, if you send them in any other language other than English, we did have a little bit of a glitch for a couple days there. So if you have sent a ticket in any other language other than English and you have not heard back yet, please feel free to go ahead and resubmit that ticket. We are pretty much caught up on all of our tickets. We went through a little over 1,300 tickets this week already. So I want to thank Rob Smith and Carolina Smith for all their hard work there, and Billy for helping head up the customer service department, getting that expanded, bringing on a lot of new customer service reps and things. So a lot of exciting things happening there. Sign-ups, guys. We do need to actually at this point have you guys including real credit card information, okay? So anybody new from Monday and beyond, Monday the 17th and beyond, has been actually paying immediately upon their sign-ups. Now, I know there's been some rejections going on. Guys, you need to understand we have fraud protection in place, okay? So there's certain criteria that we're looking for. It's got to be real addresses, real email addresses. Credit card information has to be real. If you're not putting a credit card in, choose the cash option payment. But the rest of your information does have to be done. It's a third party that's doing our fraud verification for us. And if things aren't checking out, it's going to kick it out. And if you've gone in, you try to put your credit card in a couple of times, on the third time it's going to lock you out and tell you to call customer support. Okay? If you have any questions, guys, about anything going on in the company, and it could be a fairly basic question. Okay, if you get a response telling you to call customer support, obviously you need to get a hold of customer support, so submit your ticket. But a lot of the tickets that we've had coming in out of the 1,300, a lot of them are repeats. Okay, so once you send your message, just kind of wait, give it a day or two, and we are getting back with people. I think we're at about a 24-hour response, maybe pushing to 48, depending on how many tickets are coming in. But as we increase customer service, that time will go down. Okay, but be sure and talk to your upline. This is a relationship business, so if you have a question, go upline with it. See if they know the answer, because we're in direct communication with a lot of the leaders in the field right now on a daily basis, training and teaching them so they can help support their teams. Always go upline first before submitting a ticket. That'll help keep the strain off the new customer service we're putting together here. Okay, you'll notice some of the things in the back office now. Upgrade feature. What is it? Basically, the upgrade feature is if you've chosen to come in at the $21 a month and now you've changed your mind and you want to go ahead and do the $252, all right, the $252 one-time annual payment, that immediately promotes you to silver. So if you haven't got your 6 personals yet and you want to do that, feel free to do that. Just click on it's on the left-hand side of the page. It's the very first tab. It's the the upgrade feature. And then we have the downgrade feature. What that is if you've chosen to go the 252 and now you decided that, hey, maybe I can't afford that, I don't want to put that on my card, whatever the case may be, and you want to downgrade to the $21, simply use that downgrade feature. Okay, so those are both on the left-hand side of the tabs. On the leaderboard, if you're noticing different numbers, this is something that's been coming back from people. At the beginning of the week, the leaderboard was actually set up to be monthly. Okay, so some of the original signups you had from last month weren't showing up on there anymore, so you might have dropped a couple places on the leaderboard. But what we did just yesterday was we went ahead and made that a all-time running leaderboard. Okay, so if you're still seeing different numbers in your back office under where it shows your personals, how many personals you've recruited, versus what's on the leaderboard, the difference could be there that we've had some cancellations this week. Some people are had got put in the system. They didn't know they were in there, so they said, "Oh no, please go ahead, cancel that position, whatever." So just assume that you might have some cancellations in there. Now, let me explain to you how you're going to see your payment too, and I'm going to talk to you about how to track these cancellations as well. The way you can see your payment is going to be actually under your payment history. Once you've made that payment, we've just turned on the payment history today. It needs to be updated. And then everybody will see their payment. So if you've already made your payment, if you came in after Monday the 17th, you've already made that payment, you'll see that in the payment history. Now, something really cool, okay, this is going to be great. We're going to be turning on this feature probably in the next 48 hours here. We've asked it to be done this week from the programmers. It's going to be something on the Contact Manager. The Contact Manager shows all your personals in there. Now, what we're actually going to do is we're going to color code those in your Contact Manager, so you're going to know if somebody has paid, whether their credit card is defaulted, or what the status is of them based on that color, and there's going to be a little legend on the page that's going to show you what that color means. Okay, if it's green, it means they paid already. So that's going to be a really cool feature that I know a lot of the leaders have been asking for, and then we're gonna go further beyond that here probably next month and give you some really cool features on how to track your downline and the status of their payments and things like that, so you can do some PR work there. Always reach out to your team. Make sure this is a relationship business. If you have people that are canceling this early in, you really need to be making at least a phone call to all your downline. I try and do it once a day, once every 2 days. Depends on how many personals you have, but make sure that you're always reaching out to all your personals. Build that relationship side of this. The cash payment options is coming. It is there in the sign-up page, on the credit card page. We're going to put multiple different e-wallet systems and solutions in the back office. It'll come up as a deposit funds tab, or we'll call it something like that. But we'll give I'll give you some examples. We might have like STP, GPG, Payoneer, companies like that. Don't go out and set up accounts with those yet until we put it up in the back office. But we're also looking at doing like Western Union and things like that to give you guys those options to get cash in. Okay, we're also going to have an internal wallet system. I know a lot of people in different countries where people don't have their credit cards, and the leaders like wanting to send in a bunch of money and then help their personals get in and their downline get involved in the system. We're going to have an e-wallet system turned on here in the next couple of days that will allow you to do that. Okay, so we'll show you as a leader how to send in large amounts of funds to the company. We'll credit those to your wallet, and then from there you can actually divvy those out to your different members in your downline and help them get started. Right now, cash option, if somebody clicks the cash option, it is taking a position in the matrix. Once we launch, however, guys, it will not take a position in the matrix until those funds have actually been paid. So that account will go into a hold status. Every time somebody tries to log into it, it'll show them a negative balance and say, please, make this payment. Once the upline or they've sent money in or however they're going to fund that, once it's funded, then it'll automatically update, okay? And that account will become active and take their position in the matrix, okay? Running credit cards right now, again, we're doing that on anybody who came in after Monday the 17th. Again, it does need to be real and correct information or it will kick it back. Okay, the system knows what's real information, what's not. We are working on getting a pop-up onto the screen, so as soon as you log into your back office, if you have not updated, that will come up. If you have updated already, it will not come up for you. It'll continue to come up until you update your information, then the system will automatically update and stop giving you that pop-up. Okay, we are doing a commission run on Friday. I know this is something everybody's concerned about. We are doing a commission run Friday. What we're going to do is we're actually, now listen, nobody's going to get passed up on this. We're not going to flush any downlines out, anything like that, because we're still in a growth period right now. We're in, in phase 3 where we're testing out all the different payment solutions. Okay, so we're aware of the fact that, there aren't the cash options in place yet. So anybody, who's paying via credit card is being ran. When we do this commission run on Friday, we're gonna do a commission run for everybody, okay? But your commissions are actually going to be held if you have not paid yet. So if you're waiting on the cash option to come up, or you haven't updated your credit card, we're gonna run the commissions for everybody, so everybody's, we know what everybody's gonna make, but we're not gonna send out commissions to those who have not paid. Upline, downline of those individuals will still get paid the following Friday, so next Friday, not this Friday. This Friday's commission run. Next Friday is actually when the checks are being sent out. Okay, so make sure it's very, very important to yourself that you get in there and update your credit card information so that you can get paid as well. Okay, but I would just want to let you know nobody's going to get flushed out of the system at this time. We know that we still need to get those cash options in place. So, I can't encourage you guys enough to make sure that you are getting your information corrected. After the commission runs, so this Friday after that runs, by next Wednesday, you should be actually able to go into your back office and look under the My Earnings tab and see what you are going to receive in your check. Okay? It takes us a few days to audit the system, make sure everybody's getting paid the correct amount, and that's why we actually go from one Friday and we pay the following Fridays for audit times and things. All right, so under the My Earnings, you should be able to see that. Then your daily corporate news updates. Those are going out now, guys. So you're going to be seeing multiple daily corporate news updates. We're going to upgrade that feature to where it's just going to be a hyperlinked headline. Okay, right now you're having to scroll down the page. Make sure you're going in there reading it. We put 2 or 3 of those in there today. We're going to have a few more tomorrow. Okay, daily corporate emails are going out. So make sure you're opening these emails and reading them. We're trying to keep them very specific to individual points. So you might see 3, 4, 5 emails a day coming out for a little while here. We're really working hard, and we want to let you guys know what we're doing for you. Okay? In the back office, I'll make this real quick because I know we need to get off this call here. But in the back office, I want you guys to go in and notice that there are PowerPoints in 10 different languages under the translated materials. Go in and get those. Use them, okay? Under the coaching and training tab, you're going to see a PowerPoint presentation with full audio. Use this for your own education as well as for doing some of your meetings. You can go back there and hit play and actually have some people sitting around a table and watch that. As Rod had stated, we got the training schedule, the call schedules. The call schedule is going to be in the back office, hopefully yet this week. It might run into the beginning of next week, but we want to put those in the back office, as well as for the opportunity call schedule. We're going to have those under a tab on the home page as well. Okay, all autoresponder messages are going out. The site welcome messages, you just got a new rep message, all those are going out now. Some of the things that we're going to be working on, the sales funnel is not quite up. We're trying to finish up the last 3 pages on that, and then that'll be going live as well. The training tutorials, we're going to be putting those in place. We're going to have general training, 3 different types of general training tutorials that will be hosted in the back office for you to go and listen to. We're going to have a back office tutorial that will be put underneath the Getting Started tab. It's going to walk you through everything. I've noticed a lot of people aren't taking the time to go in their back office and look around and really see what's going on back there. We're doing a lot of work. If you guys aren't back there daily, you're missing stuff, okay? So make sure you're going back and going through all your tabs. But we'll have a back office tutorial. We'll have a comp plan tutorial. These are short videos, about 5 to 10 minutes or less. Okay, so comp plan tutorial. We're going to do another tutorial specifically on the matrix. Some people have a little bit of confusion on matrix and the best way to build it. And there's great ways to build matrices. There's wonderful ways to build the MyFunLife matrix, and we're going to cover that with you tonight. Rod is actually going to do that tonight for you. But we're going to have a recording that'll be going in the back office as well. We're going to do one on the Cha-Ching booking engine. A lot of people are, wanting more information on that. How do I book travel? How do I do this? How do I do that? Well, we're going to do a tutorial on the Cha-Ching booking engine. Then we're going to have some specialists come in and actually train you guys on internet marketing. So if that's something you've always wanted to do, you've been involved in network marketing for a long time, and you know that really the way of the future is getting involved in the social media marketing and things like that, we're going to bring in some specialists and actually have them do some training for you guys. Okay? Some of those specialists are actually on your teams now. You just may not even realize that. Okay, so that's another tutorial. We'll have multiple different tutorials there. So we're gonna have a lot of great little training videos. I've found over the years that people just love that, to be able to go in and take their notes, pause, rewind, all that. We're gonna make that available. Okay. So guys, you know what? I just blasted right through all my updates. Hopefully, I didn't blow anybody's mind there. But wonderful things taking place. We're working extremely hard. We have 2 corporate update calls per day. Excuse me, 2 corporate calls per day where the corporate staff is getting together. We're checking at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. We're just making sure that everybody's working extremely hard. We have a great team behind this, and trust me, guys, whatever you're asking for, these suggestions are coming in. We're putting them forefront, and we're getting them done. Okay, so wow, I love the excitement and the growth that's going on here. And I said this last week. I'm going to say it again. If you still have people that you haven't talked to yet, you need to be reaching out to them. Don't wait any longer. You're in phase 3. The next one, guys, when we hit the next phase, you're just about missing your last or your first to market opportunity here. Okay, so reach out to all your friends, family, neighbors, network marketers, people you talked to 10 years ago. Reach out, tell them what's going on, talk to everybody right now, and let's get going. Let's build MyFunLife together. Rob, if you want to go ahead and close out the call, guys, I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you, guys. All right, we're going to close this out real quick. We're going to actually jump onto another webinar here in just about 7 minutes is what we're going to start. It should have been in the email that you got, the same email that you had with this link. Should have had another email, should have had another link in there, and that is to our Maximize the MyFunLife compensation plan. This is going to go over the compensation plan in detail, and as soon as we jump off of this, we're going to open up the room to the other webinar as well. In fact, I think I might even just open it up right now and make sure. I'll stay in here real quick to make sure that everybody can get on. So that webinar is starting right now. It is a different link. Probably in the future, we're going to do back-to-backs. We probably will keep it on the same link, but that's going to be a wrap overall